High news time, 8:45. Good Friday morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to the Voice of the Foothills, AM 950K High, and it's about that time. I know everyone's favorite segment. Our famous web wizard is in studio, Dave Naves with Dave Works. Good morning, Dave. Welcome back.
Good morning, Sarah. How are you?
Good. I'm excited about our top secret Facebook features today. Really intrigued by this. I'm sure there's a trillion of them. Every day I'm confused, but that's why you're here to deliver the web to us in plain English. So let's do it. What are we talking about today?
Well, thanks, Sarah. Facebook being the most popular, it seems, with folks with social networking, I thought I'd dig in a little deeper and perhaps share some things that people might not know, and hopefully, and some of this is just kind of fun, but as always, I like to share information that might help people in business specifically. But some of this, like I said, may not pertain to that, but it might be kind of fun.
Nowadays, it pertains to just about everything. It's a great information place.
It is. So I'm going to go over a bunch of features. Let me just run down some of the list here, see if it's intriguing at all.
Oh, I'm sure.
You can create lists of interests. You can filter people out without unfollowing them. You can make phone calls for free, with free international calling through Facebook.
What?
Oh yeah, video chats through Facebook.
Really?
You can change your language to pirate speak if you'd like.
Oh.
I've done that a long time ago. That's kind of fun for about 3 seconds, but it's nonetheless kind of fun. You can prevent people from logging in at other locations. Perhaps you're at a public location and you forget to shut.
I always worry about that.
Yeah. So there's ways, and I'll go through all this. So you can add extra security. You can save. I love save. The function of save, where social networking and Facebook specifically is a timeline. And sometimes you see something cool, and then you go to try to find it later, and you can't because it's just so much flying by. Well, there's a save feature. Save it for later.
Like a bookmark.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Which has never been done before, at least on Facebook. You can transfer gigantic files through chats. You can have secret emojis. You can what else do I have here? Viewing photos full screen. If you want to easily, quick shortcut to have somebody stop bothering you, you can just quickly block them. There's a quick little shortcut.
Oh.
You can disappear or make people disappear on Facebook if you don't want them to know you're online. And you can highly fine-tune your news feed to see what you want to see. Create a secret group, which I've done. Let's see, high quality images. So let me go through these.
Yeah,
there's so much. There's so much to talk about.
Brilliant.
We only have 15 minutes. So let me talk about one of the top, in my opinion, things that you can do is create an interest list. Right? Because there's so much information, and you don't really have, at least out of the box, full control over seeing what you want to see. You can fine tune over time what you do actually want to see. So you can create what's called an interest list. It's very simple to create. Log into Facebook, and first on the left-hand pane, you will see a little link that's called interests. Click more, and then when you get to that next page, you can simply just start adding things that you like, right? So it's basically subscribing to things that you just like. So in other words, you get a very fine-tuned, filtered version of Facebook.
Okay.
Some people, it all depends on how you like to use Facebook. A lot of people just like to sit there and stare and scroll, and just like TV, flip the channels. But if you use Facebook for business, you can not waste as much time sitting and scrolling through stuff, and just start subscribing to things that you like. It's like subscribing to a bunch of newspapers you like, but with links, it's much faster.
Sure.
So that's a big one. I like the interest list.
Make it your personal feed.
Exactly. That's exactly right. And it's even more fine-tuned than, say, managing your standard news feed. Right? There's just so much to Facebook, what they have offered, and it's pretty amazing how much money and effort they've put into really trying to personalize it for you as much as possible. Obviously, because they want you to stay there.
And those ads targeted to personalized people are valuable.
They are very valuable. And they do work. I'm always in the camp of, before you start advertising and throwing stuff in front of people's faces, people like the organic stuff first. But if you don't have time, and believe me, you know, I always fight an uphill battle of trying to get people to engage, but some people really, really don't want to do it, or they just don't have time. So creating an ad, yes, absolutely can work. You're going to be in a much smaller bracket of people viewing it, but the ability for them to target
it.
Yes, it's very powerful. Another one, managing your friends lists. Well, I think a lot of people don't take advantage of this one. Facebook will allow you not only to manage the information you see, but manage the friends that you have. So you can put your friends into different lists, or buckets, if you will, including me. I used to make fun of myself because I post an awful lot. I try to post helpful information, but I'm also a smart aleck, and I post, I'm a social guy. And I've told people, look, if you don't want to see as much of me, then do this. Filter me out as a quote unquote acquaintance, right? Facebook has a predetermined filter called acquaintance. So if you don't like me filling up your inbox, say, some people, I've got thousands of friends. Other people have, 100. And so if I'm one of them, I'm going to be probably filling up your box. So you don't need to unfriend me. You don't need to unfollow me, but you can just, bucket me into an acquaintance, and Facebook will automatically just filter out and not show you everything I post. So you can do that with anybody, but you can also
filter down.
Exactly. You can do this with anybody and everybody that perhaps could be your friend, but you can also bucket people into, say, high school friends, right? So if you want to send, if you were in a band and you want to have a band list, you can filter them into a certain bucket, right? And click on those. So if you want to mark it and say, hey, we're playing at so-and-so club on blah, 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 you can just market it to them instead of trying to invite many, many people, right? So it's actually, and in business, it's a very effective way of whittling down, as marketers say, it's all in the list. So you can really whittle down information you want to send to specific groups of people. So it's a very handy thing. That's
very
just
useful.
managing. Yeah.
I've just started to learn how to do that, so I got to look more into it. But
it's handy. It really is. Here's a big one. Did you know that you had in your messaging? Did you know you had 2 inboxes?
no.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah. I'm not kidding.
2. What?
It's called Other.
Oh.
And most people I have talked to, and I certainly didn't know about it before I found it, but when you click on your messages, you will see, it'll say inbox. Up on the left, you'll see a little gray one that says Other. There's probably hundreds and hundreds of messages sitting in there sent to you by people that aren't your friends, but maybe people want to contact you.
Wow.
Some of it's spam. And doing my research again, just kind of collecting all my notes for today, I realized, oh my gosh, I've been ignoring some people I didn't know, right? Because it's grayed out. It is not your standard inbox, but it's again, Facebook just put it there for letting you know who's your friend and who's quote unquote not your friend yet. Right? So people just say, hey, this is remember me from high school or whatever it is. So yeah, it's pretty powerful, and you might check on it next time you log into Facebook. Go to Messages, click on Other, and you're going to be surprised how many messages are sitting in there that you should probably take a look at, because some of them might actually be your friends, in real life, but maybe not on Facebook.
Wow.
Phone calls. This is a big one. This is only through Facebook Messenger, their mobile app, but Facebook will allow making phone calls anywhere in the world. Some of which is completely free. Like even just a week ago, my sister called me through Facebook. I didn't even really know what was going on. I had it on in the background, and I all of a sudden hear a phone ringing, and through Facebook, here comes a call from my sister, and she was in another country.
Wow.
And she's, oh yeah, you don't know about this? I'm like, I guess I should.
Wow.
Yeah. So free phone calls through Facebook, through the Messenger app. Now I was sitting on my PC, and it came through on a PC, and on top of that, you'll see a little icon for video. So if both of you have a video camera, you click the video, and you're Skype, the equivalent of Skyping or hanging out, as they say in Google Plus, a Google Plus Hangout. Facebook's already built it in.
Wow.
Pretty powerful. Payments. This is a biggie. Payments, you can send money to your friends through Messenger.
Wow.
Right? You basically connect your credit card, your Visa, MasterCard, or your debit card,
Or
whatever.
PayPal?
Well, that's the thing.
Oh.
It's a gray area with them because
So it's
they're
a
competing.
competitor.
Absolutely. And here's the real dig to PayPal. It's completely free.
Oh.
Facebook allows free payments between each other, right?
Really?
They don't have the 3.4% plus the 30% charge or all that PayPal nor any of the others have.
Wow.
It's a big business, and Facebook just added it for free. So yeah, pretty big deal. So say you're going to a concert. Hey, I bought us tickets to go see whomever. Great, your friend can just hit you back. Oh, how much is my ticket? Oh, $25. I can send you $25 immediately, and it'll credit your account.
Oh my gosh, that's brilliant.
Pretty amazing. Facebook's a hard competitor.
Wow.
Mark Zuckerberg's not a dumb guy.
Really competing.
Pirate Speak. I thought it was cool. It was kind of funny. There's actually many languages where you can change the settings. Right. You go into your settings and say they've already translated full-on sets of language for all of the variables within the Facebook. So, including Pirate Speak, or you can even do upside-down text.
Oh,
It's kind of funny. It's fun, again, for about 3 seconds, and then you're going back to English if you're speaking English. But they've got tons of languages available for you to enjoy your Facebook experience. How about trying to protect yourself from somebody logging in without your permission into your account? Essentially, go into your security folder, both in desktop or mobile, and you can see all of the places that you've ever logged in from. They keep track of that, whether it's from your phone, whether it's from a public place, whatever. And if something looks suspicious to you, you can go in and see, hey, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. I was not there. They have a little button, a little link there that says end activity, and you can log them out, and they can't get back in. So,
really?
Pretty powerful.
Oh, that is powerful.
Yeah. What else? Adding extra security. You can actually create like a separate step for logging in to protect your account, again, from other people, maybe someone that doesn't like you, or vice versa. You can basically create a little code through your phone, and it's like a 2-step process to log into Facebook. Again, it's under the security, setting security login approvals.
Good for like your computer at work and stuff.
Absolutely. Or yes, if you're somewhere else, you borrow somebody's phone or whatever it is. If you just want that 2-step process, and it's not a bad idea with as much cyber terrorism that's going on now.
Right.
So that's a nice feature. The save. We talked about save briefly. I love the save. If I see videos or something of interest, if I don't have time to look at it right there, on the left-hand side, you basically go in and when you see something you like, one of the posts, you go into the little arrow to the top right of that specific post, drill down, and you will see on the menu, it says save. And it will save for later. And then you'll notice on your screen, on the left-hand side of your screen, I'm talking about the desktop version, you will see that your little saved link has numbers next to it and showing you how many things that you have saved. And again, it's like a bookmark. You save it for later.
Wow.
Pretty powerful. What else we got? If you love showing people your relationship status online, you can go to facebook.com/us, as in, US.
The relationship that you stipulate.
Right. And you basically will filter only you and your spouse or your significant other, and it creates a cool little experience there
What if you could do that with your cat or something?
You know what? If you have, you're not supposed to create a fake account for your cat. Not that millions of people haven't. Yes, you may do that to your cat as well.
Oh, brilliant.
Did you know, how are we doing on time?
We have about a minute, little over a minute.
Okay, there we go again. Yapping my head off. Do you know you can assign somebody control of your Facebook experience after you pass away?
That's important, I think.
It is. If you want to leave something for your family, your friends, your kids, whatever, yes, you can. There is a way to do that. So, there's so much more to talk about, but we're running out of time. So let me just go down to my standard. Let me leave you with 3 thoughts, as I typically do. Do some discovery yourself with some of the advanced features on Facebook. It's a pretty powerful tool.
Changes all the time, I take it.
It absolutely does. Always making it better. They're a heavy competitor. I believe that one of the most important things, take the time to manage your friends list, a very powerful tool. As always, use these tips to make your social networking time fun, efficient, and hopefully even profitable. So all of this stuff, again, is available on my site, daveworks.net. Started a podcast. You'll see a big podcast link on there. Click on it. You can hear all my old shows when you're ready if you want. Hopefully this is helpful to you. And you do not want to miss next week, ever.
No
because
way.
Hootsuite, we're going to talk Hootsuite and how to manage. Hootsuite is a social management dashboard which allows you to manage all of your social accounts from a single dashboard.
Oh.
Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram.
We'll look forward to it.
Thanks for
so
having
much.
me.
Serving Placer, Nevada, and El Dorado counties, and all of the Northern California foothills. AM 950, KAHI, Auburn.